We see here in a situation where the migrant crisis brings New York City to the brink while Creep Joe Biden basks in Delaware beaches. Oh yeah, because you know he created the problem. Ain't gonna do nothing to him. He done shit all over our country and caused major disaster in our country, according to the common people. He put hell and fire on your motherfucking neck by telling you he doing something so great. When he and Creepy Bomber and all the demon Democrats for 40 years created this whole shit that you see today. So what do we care about 2023? This is 2022, so what we care about back then? We care about it because it showed us what you did. The evidence speaks for itself because we see the results today. You know what I'm saying? While he basking on the fresh beach. Oh yeah, while the migrants sleeping on the street. Oh yeah, while they gonna start robbing and raiding and doing all the criminal shit, and your daughter probably gonna be next. So keep on playing, keep on playing. And all them people in black communities, you know, for what will happen if they start to ban to get in gang wars and shit took place and MSD. How many of y'all niggas gonna back each other up? Hmm? They'll watch them beat a fucking black man right now by the bowl. They gonna want, and the other black niggas who talking about their blood and crip ain't gonna do shit but stand there and watch you get your ass beat. We need to come on better than we do. We need to come on. You know what I'm saying? Mm, 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 mm. We see ex-Creep Joe Biden chief of staff name scariest things about Trump. We don't give a flying fuck about no ex-chief staff put a creep ass Joe Biden talking about some scary things about Trump's indictment. You better come correct. This is coming under HuffPost by Lee Morn, 18 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. But we see here where Karen Klein or Klan or whatever, I think it's Klein, you know what I'm saying, as White House chief of staff, you know what I'm saying, to creep Joe Biden, the creepy ass president, until February on Sunday, said the scariest things of all about the latest indictment of the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump, for trying to he did not overturn and he didn't try to. Stop saying that fucking lie. You garbage ass. You know what I'm saying? Overturn the 2020 election was how close it came to succeeding. It didn't come close to succeeding at all. There was no succeeding in it at all. You know, whatever your name is, you know, Klein, not case ass. It didn't even come close. It wasn't supposed to come close because then you need to ask why Nancy Pelosi, fucking done say. And Chuck the duck, Chuck the duck, Chuck the duck. Schumer waited 5 hours to call the National Guard and any military help to let it marinate and go right on in there, didn't it? Okay. Y'all niggas, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We see walking through Brooklyn, it feels like I have transported to a third world country because that's what they want to do to the black community and many of your communities. This is the picture. Go look at the picture in the Detroit airport and tell me what you see. Look it up. Look up the picture. I think it's in the Detroit airport. I'm not 100% where that silver Trojan horse is at. You know, with red eyes. One of the horsemen, the horses of the apocalypse. And tell me, take a good long look at that picture and tell me what you see. You need to wake the fuck up. Oh, yeah. And Navarro, you know, shocked by Trump, Donald J. Trump, bathroom release. He talking about his toilet and all this bull. The fuck is wrong with Navarro and Navarro? Get the fuck up of our country with this bullshit. You clown ass mother. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? But we see New York City mayor is having his Aaron Judge year after all, and it's not good. You know what I'm saying? We see Greasy Head Cue Ball Adams, you know what I'm saying, dubbed 2022 his rookie year after a bumpy first 12 months in office. You know, after his crooked ass bullshit that he's doing in office, you mean? After the crews supported him and got him elected because they know for what he was going, what they put him there to do. You know what I'm saying? The crews ain't fooling nobody. You know what I'm saying? And they always preaching this anti-Semitical garbage. That does not and will never excuse what you are doing in Africa right now. What you have planned up to bring to light in Africa, saying that you have a right to be there. Why are you doing this to the wall in Egypt and trying to justify using people like Egyptologists and many other crooked ass motherfuckers who never been to Africa, know nothing about Africa, sitting up there writing about Africa and making the rest of the world believe that Africa is white. Oh my God, even if the mummy is black, it's still white. Got up and say that with Ivan Van Sertima. Brought that out. Can you believe that shit? I want to know what podium and where did this man say this retarded shit? And I think he was Aaron coming out of the South, a goat herder. You know what I'm saying? Out there talking shit. Is that a fucking joke? When you did DNA tests on all of the kings that you dug up with your nasty ass and you saw the melatonin is high and know that it's black. You know, Donald J. Trump leading the U.S. into civil war. Russian commentators say things are getting really bad. No, Mr. Russian commentator. Now, you got a situation to deal with Creep Joe Biden on your motherfucking neck. Using your own brother and your own people in Ukraine to do this shit to you. Now, you saying things are getting really bad, but it's not because of Donald Trump. It's because of creepy ass Joe Biden. That's why all this shit is going on. Because they do not want Donald J. Trump to clear the motherfuckers out. The New World Order that they're trying to bring in and do the garbage they do, you think they're going to let somebody like Trump up in there to stop their plans? You see what it did? The people of America and all over the world in the pandemic and COVID-19 2020 and all the shit 2021 and all this shit that's going on, and now you're hearing of a new spike and all of this. Yeah, because it was created. You think it ain't gonna spike? This is how they create, pandemics. This is how they create situations for years and years and years where this become a part of the like, say you have a list, you have emphysema, you have this, you have that, you have this, and now COVID-19 is just another one added to their list. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get your shit straight. You know? But we see where the Russian radio television presenter Vladimir Sovasa, whatever his name is, has suggested that, you know what I'm saying, the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, could be leading the U.S. into a second civil war, radio online. Yeah, and then when we go into the civil war, guess who's going to attack us? All of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Especially the Team John Wong Ping, because they setting him up to invade our country because they done sold us the fuck out. Anytime they got doing shit in Cuba, right off the Florida coast, in Australia, still off the coast. You know what I'm saying? All right. But we see Solo Vigevo, or whatever his name is, known for being a mouthpiece for Russian and Vladimir Putin, made the remark during a conversation with public scientist Dmitry, whatever his name is, on they show in the full contact. You know what I'm saying? But you're full of shit. What you need to talk to is Creep Joe Biden. Trump is not pulling us anywhere. And if Trump pulling us there, it needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it takes a revolution to bring a solution. You know what I'm saying? And you should know that. You faced that bullshit before. But we see Creep Joe Biden knows cocaine culprit. Secret Service told Creepy Joe Biden who brought the dime-sized bag, you know what I'm saying, of drugs into the White House. You're a dumbass. You just got caught. You're my fucking bees. You're my fucking bees. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And what is this man doing going around the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, in New York, you know what I'm saying, doing door to door, you know, talking about a vending salesman knocking on her door at 10:46 a.m. Yeah, share the photos, people. You know what I'm saying? Find out what the fuck he up to. We see Chris Christie spits choice words when asked for the truth about Trump. I'm not trusting nothing he has to say. And I don't want to read anything he has to say because he ain't no more than just trying to get his ass up in there. You know what I'm saying? But we see where New York Mayor Greasyhead Q-Ball Adams say youth crime is a parent issue following the riots in the Union Square. No, Mr. Greasyhead Adams, you're lying ass again. This ain't just a parent issue because parents can raise their kids as best as they can in a black community and they still can go wrong. And just like in a white community, you know what I'm saying, and any other community, they still can go wrong. But because their community, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, on the rich side of town, gets facilitated with all the goodies and the tushies and the booze, you know what I'm saying, they don't seem to have much of that problem. But when you do the shit you did to and your creepy ass motherfuckers, demon Democrats and your Ku Klux Klan garbage piece of shit you did to the black people and Jim Crow and them and all kinds of bullshit, you caused this to be. And that is why it systematically has grown over time. Even bringing in crack cocaine and all types of drugs into the black community, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that that leads to this. Get out of my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We see timeless wisdom. The remarkable, accurate Hopi prophecy is unfolding. You know what I'm saying? But we see in the heart of Arizona, the Hopi tribe, you know, has lived for thousands of years, you know what I'm saying, carrying with them a rich tapestry of customs, folklores, and spiritual belief that scan millenniums. One of the most profound aspects of their spiritual tradition is the Hopi prophecy, a series of predictions said to be hurled a time of great purification. But the prophecy signs, you know what I'm saying, embedded in the Hopi tradition are not abstract, vague predictions. Rather, they are, you know, strikingly metaphorical. You know what I'm saying? And some argue eerie, you know what I'm saying, eerily, peace in the reflections of his historical and future events over the years. You know what I'm saying, interpretations has emerged, you know, connecting these signs to concrete occurrence, you know what I'm saying, binding the ancient wisdom of the Hopi with the tumor, what do you say? Tumulus or whatever narratives in modernity. You know what I'm saying? Among the many signs, you know what I'm saying, cited in the Hopi prophecy, there are several noteworthy ones for surprising accuracy. The arrival of the white-skinned man. You know what I'm saying? The prophecy speaks of the coming of the white skinned men like uh, Pahana, the lost white brother of the Hopi, who would take the land that is not theirs and strike the enemy with thunder. This has been widely interpreted as the arrival of the Europeans forever changing the landscape of indigenous life. Okay. The Hopi had it right. You know what I'm saying? Even you know what I'm saying? So and so. Snakes of iron and giant spider webs. You know what I'm saying? The prophesied snake of iron crossing the land and a giant spider web crisscrossing it have been interpreted as a real system and power lines, you know what I'm saying, respectively, elements of technology that would have been inconceivable at the time the prophecy were said and have been made. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? The river and the stone with pictures in the sun. The rivers of stone with pictures in the sun. The prophecy speaks of the land being crossed by a river of stone and makes pictures in the sun, interpreted as a highway and the associated mileage producing efforts. This was yet another insightful prediction about technology advancement that significantly altered nature's landscape. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The sea turning black. One of the most chilling signs, you know what I'm saying, of the sea turning black, you know what I'm saying, causing many living things to die eerily, you know, uh, reminiscent, reminiscent or whatever of modern oil spills. These environmental disasters were unthinkable in the pre-industrial age when prophecies was first passed down. You know what I'm saying? The critics might dismiss these interpretations as, you know what I'm saying, as I guess a retrofitting or whatever, arguing that the symbolic language of the Hopi prophecy is flexible enough to fit a multitude of historical events. However, others believe there is, you know, undeniable wisdom in these ancient words, serving as serving as a stark reminder of, you know what I'm saying, the connectedness of our actions and the impact of the world. Well, I respect the Hopis on that one. I respect the Hopis on that one. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? When we look at the whole situation of the matter, that's what we see. What else do we really see? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where the Hopi got their predictions from. You know what I'm saying? But their predictions anyway still means the same thing. Even if they was to say it today, which they are, it still is saying. So whether the Hopi said it 500,000 years ago, it still rings true today. So I don't understand what they're really talking about, if you ask me. But I do respect the Hopi on the fact of clarifying that particular situation in itself while they're busy spying. You know what I'm saying? The Hopi has a right to speak that truth, and he surely did. You know what I'm saying? He surely did. You know what I mean? In more ways than one. You know what I mean? In more ways than one. When we look at it, in more ways than one, we see the same bullshit. So we know for a fact that there are no more than this stuff being done to the world by a certain set of group who's been doing it for many years. There is no other way to look at this or to shake a bacon off the table. This is what they have been doing, still doing, and will continue to do unless the people of the world stand up. If you do not stand up in the long run, whether Point Black is here or not, or you are or not, you know what I'm saying, it's still going to bring that hellfire down on your children. Anytime someone can put 6 Baphomet statues in front of 6 state buildings in the South, you know it's on and popping for real. It has come to the fore. While you were busy not paying attention and passing it off as conspiratorial uh, conspiracies and all kinds of dumb shit, they were using that to blindfold you to make you not look at it at all. Same thing they do with Egypt and Africa. They make the black people not look at their own culture, their own race, their own glory, their own shit that is world renowned. Nobody in the world can do what your people have done. 3 times and 500 billion times over. They ain't even coming close. So the only thing that they can do is steal it. And you need to wake up to that. You know what I'm saying? And start to understand the past as well as the present and the future. So this is Point Black saying, stay right, stay tight. No man precedes his mother. You know what I'm saying? And no man comes before his mother. No woman nor anyone else. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the S-O-N, but the S-U-N. You know what I'm saying? Ra. For the black woman is God. She is the construct of all that you see. So we will see it no other way. You know what I'm saying? And we must, and always check the checker, such as Egyptologists and anyone studying blackness, you know what I'm saying? Where the black people study their own blackness. I mean, there's quite a few and many out there, but we need everyone on board when it comes to saving our ancestors from these beasts. So this is Point Blank saying, stay right, stay tight. We're going to stay in the fight and we ain't giving up. We don't give a damn because we're not going quietly into the night. I'm calling on all patriots and all the warriors to stand up now and show your true wisdom and knowledge and understanding for all. And that is a fact at Point Blank. Farewell. One, we will meet again.